Hello everyone, happy Monday. I love you so much. Sending you a big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane. And I wanted to provide the message for today. So as many of you know, I sit with the Galactic Federation of Light every day and I ask them what the message is for all of us. And then I just provide it. So here's the message today. They said to me, remind them that they are being contacted and that they aren't always trusting what they're hearing. So here's what they mean. You are a higher consciousness and you came from some other consciousness before you dropped into form, physical form. So whether you came from the angelic realm, whether you came from source, whether you came from a 50th dimensional consciousness, whether you came from the Lyran consciousness, right? Maybe it was a 6th dimensional planetary consciousness, right? Beings that were on a planetary form. Wherever you came from, you have family, quote unquote family, from that consciousness that's with you now, supporting you, surrounding you, guiding you, loving you, holding you. You also have a team of support around you, whether it's dragons, fairies, ascended masters, angelic beings, other galactic beings, right? We have an army of beings surrounding us all the time. Okay, so you're both your family and guides, okay? And they're usually combined. And they're all around us all the time. So what is happening right now is that the veils between the dimensional fields are almost invisible right now, meaning that we can access and they can access us and we can access them much easier than ever before. We aren't pinging against these dimensional fields, making it almost impossible to connect, feel, and hear them. The veils, these walls, are dissolving, and so it's easier to penetrate and access those energetic fields and those energetic beings. All higher dimensional consciousnesses, angels, ascended masters, galactic beings, anything that is in a higher dimensional field is energy first and foremost, okay? And so we have to tap into their energetic field, and they have to tap down into ours. It's easy for them, right? It's more challenging for us. They are contacting you. They are with you. They are trying to get your attention. And one of the ways that they are connecting with you is through your channel, right? Right here, the top of your head, the 7th energy center, and it moves into your body, the rest of these 6 energy centers, right? And that's where you filter consciousness. That's where you filter energy. That's where you filter information. All of these beings communicate energetically, which is telepathically, and it moves into your channel. And for many of us, it sounds like our own voice. And that's why we don't believe what we're hearing, right? Just like the ego sounds like your voice, right? The higher self sounds like your voice. These beings, all of the guides, all of the angelic realm, all of the galactic beings, they too are going to sound like your voice. So we get distracted or we don't believe what we're hearing because we think it's us talking to us. Many times I get questions of, this is what I heard, but I don't know if it's true or not, right? It's true. You've got to start believing what you are hearing in your head. And you've got to start dissecting the different voices in your head. Nobody can do this for you but you, right? We've got to start coming back to us and taking the wheel and beginning to dissect what's happening within us and around us energetically, because they are connecting and contacting you right now. The more you can sit quietly every day, this is what they also said, the more the human can commit to connecting to their family, to their guides, every day, the easier this will be. So if you can sit quietly every single day and open up this channel by opening up your 7th energy center and then inviting into your space your galactic team, your family of light, the angelic team, your guides. It really doesn't matter the name you use, right? But you want to invite them in. I'm inviting in my team of light. I'm inviting in the guides that are with me. And if there's hesitation about, oh, I hope it's the right ones or the good ones, right? Then you can go ahead and say, I'm inviting in the beings for my highest good. I'm inviting in the beings that are of the highest light and frequency, right? You don't need to say that, but if there is doubt around what's going to come in, I encourage you to say that. And then you keep that crown open, you invite them in, you begin to engage with them. The second you invite them in, they're there. Whether you see them, hear them, feel them, believe them to be there, they are there. You are the only one that can convince yourself that they're there. You've got to start engaging with them, okay? This is not a message that I wanted to share. This is a message that the Galactic Federation is sharing with you right now for a reason. Commit to connecting with them. Trust what you hear in your head. Say yes to whatever it is. If you call them in and all of a sudden you're feeling like Jesus is with you, or Archangel Michael is with you, or a Palladian is with you, and you don't know exactly if that's right or not, just believe it, right? Whatever pops in, believe. What's your choice? Your other choice is to not believe it and continue to search when it's right in front of you. Right? We are learning how to navigate higher dimensional frequencies in a very dense third and fourth dimensional body. And it can be really challenging, right? We have to remember how to do this. We have to get the layers out of the way, the density out of the way. Commit to this. Open the crown. Invite them in. Listen. Feel your body. The other thing they said is that they are energy. It's energy first. So pull them closer to your body. Settle into your body. If you're not in your body, you're not going to feel, hear, receive anything. So get into the body by finding your breath, settling into your breath, letting the breath anchor you in. Okay? And then feel. Just settle in and feel. Have no expectation. Don't try to control this, because you're going to find yourself suffering if you try to control any of this. Just drop into it and say, okay, I'm going to commit 21 days to connecting to my family. And every day I'm going to come in and do the same thing. I'm going to sit. I'm going to ground into my body with my breath. I'm going to open up my crown, and I'm going to invite the beings in. And then I'm going to communicate with them. I'm going to feel them. I'm going to hear what might or might not be going on in my head, the voices, every day. And I guarantee you're going to see a shift in the way you connect and communicate. The time is now. They're connecting with every single one of you. They're communicating with every single one of you. They're with you right now. You have to engage. You are the composer, the conductor of your reality and of the higher dimensional realms. They will not interfere because they obey and understand free will and sovereignty. And so you got to call them in. You got to say, let's go. And you converse with them as if they're a normal human. You don't call them in and just wait and say, okay, what's going on now? What are you going to tell me? What are you going to share with me? I'm waiting, right? No. Invite them to the dinner table. Let's have dinner. Let's have tea. Let's have lunch. And you have to use your imagination, which is the third eye, which allows you to see into and tap into the higher dimensional realms. What would it look like if there was a table and they were sitting there? What does their energy look like? What does their energy feel like? Are they tall? Are they short? Are they male? Are they female? Do they fly? You know how to do this. You just forgot. You have to engage. You cannot sit back and wait, because they're there the second you invite them in. Have fun. Try 21 days. Your life will change. I promise you. They're right there with you. It's not rocket science, and you don't have to be a certain type of human, a certain type of spiritual being, a certain type of frequency to do this, right? You don't have to not be drinking alcohol, not be smoking marijuana, have a great exercise regimen, or be eating great foods. None of that matters. What matters is that they don't care. They want to start communicating with you no matter what you're doing. So let's begin. Trust what you hear. Trust what you're feeling. Give yourself 21 days and see how everything shifts. I love you. I am sending you so much love right now. Be gentle with yourself, and let me know how it goes.